Unsolved mysteries from history that will keep you up at night. Throughout history, there have been events so strange, so baffling, that even the best minds have failed to explain them. Today, we're diving into 10 unsolved mysteries that continue to puzzle historians, scientists, and conspiracy theorists alike. From eerie disappearances to cryptic messages, these mysteries will leave you questioning everything you know. Number 10. The Dyatlov Pass Incident. In 1959, 9 experienced hikers set out on a trek in the Ural Mountains of Soviet Russia. Days later, their frozen bodies were discovered in bizarre conditions. Some half-dressed, others with mysterious internal injuries, and one missing her tongue. Radiation was detected on their clothing, and their tent had been ripped open from the inside. Was it an avalanche, a military experiment, or something even more sinister? To this day, no one knows for sure. Number 9. The Vanishing of the Sodder Children. On Christmas Eve, 1945, a fire engulfed the Sodder family home in West Virginia. The parents and 4 of their children escaped, but 5 of their kids mysteriously vanished. No bones or remains were found in the ashes, and soon, strange clues began emerging. Sightings, cryptic messages, and even a photo suggesting one of the children was still alive decades later. What really happened that night? And were the Sodder children kidnapped? Number 8. The WOW signal. In 1977, a radio telescope picked up a powerful, unexplained signal from deep space, lasting 72 seconds. The mysterious burst of radio waves was so unusual that the astronomer who discovered it wrote, "Wow," next to it. Scientists have never detected the signal again, and its origin remains a mystery. Could it have been a message from extraterrestrials? Number 7. The disappearance of the Flannan Isles. Lighthouse keepers. In 1900, 3 lighthouse keepers stationed on Scotland's remote Flannan Isles vanished without a trace. When a relief crew arrived, they found the lighthouse unlocked, food still on the table, and 1 chair knocked over, as if someone had left in a hurry. The only clue? A log entry that mentioned a terrible storm, yet no storms had been reported in the area. What happened to the keepers? Did they fall into the sea? Or was something more otherworldly at play? Number 6. The death of the Isdal woman. In 1970, a woman's burned body was discovered in Norway's Isdalen Valley. All the labels had been removed from her belongings, and the autopsy revealed high levels of poison in her system. Fake passports and coded messages in her luggage led to speculation that she was a spy. Despite decades of investigation, her identity remains unknown. Who was the Isdal woman, and why was she erased from history? Number 5. The lead masks case. In 1966, 2 Brazilian men were found dead on a hill, wearing identical lead masks over their faces. Nearby, a cryptic note instructed them to be at the agreed place and take capsules before waiting for a signal. No signs of violence were found, and the cause of death remains undetermined. Were they victims of a secret experiment, a cult ritual, or an extraterrestrial encounter? Number 4. The ghost ship Mary Celeste. In 1872, a merchant ship named the Mary Celeste was found drifting in the Atlantic completely intact, but with no crew. The ship's cargo was untouched. The captain's log contained no distress calls, and there were no signs of a struggle. Theories range from piracy to a sudden rogue wave to paranormal forces. To this day, the fate of the crew remains one of history's greatest maritime mysteries. Number 3. The Taos hum. In the small town of Taos, New Mexico, a strange low-frequency hum has plagued residents for decades. Only about 2% of people can hear it, and scientists have never been able to pinpoint its source. Some believe it's a geological phenomenon. Others say it's military testing, while some claim it's a sign of an alternate dimension bleeding into our own. Number 2. The Lost Colony of Roanoke. In the late 1500s, over 100 English settlers established a colony on Roanoke Island, off the coast of present-day North Carolina. When supply ships returned 3 years later, the entire colony had vanished without a trace. The only clue was the word Croatoan carved into a tree. Were they massacred? Did they integrate with local tribes? Or was there a more supernatural force at play? Number 1. The Zodiac Killer's ciphers between 1968 and 1969. The Zodiac Killer terrorized California, taunting the police and media with cryptic letters and coded messages. Despite decades of investigation, the killer's identity has never been confirmed. Some of his ciphers remain unsolved, leading many to believe that within them lies the key to unmasking one of history's most infamous serial killers. And there you have it. 10 of the most mind-boggling unsolved mysteries in history. Which one do you think is the most chilling? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mysteries that keep you awake at night. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay curious.